Welcome to the Tiny Tutor!
Tutorial 1.
Welcome to Tutorial 1, the reading box. We need
Teach you how to make this box.
We need to teach you how to make a reading box. The reading box.
Writing, reading, spelling.
All three are synchronous.
All three are synchronous.
All goes hand in hand. So shouldn't all your things for reading, writing, and spelling exist in one box?
Yeah.
I think so. It teaches kids, even when they're 4, 5, or 6 like you, to be organized at an early age. When you can help them organize them early on, it's going to change the way they get through school. The way I knew that my daughter was really ready to start doing focused reading work with me at home, there got to be a time, it was about last year, and she started reading every sign, or trying to read every sign as we were driving, and trying to sound out all the words on different buildings. Do you remember that?
No, not at all.
Your kid comes to you and starts trying to read, that's when they're ready. And you want to be ready when your kid is ready. So, when they're ready, the first thing you want to do is make that tutoring box. When they start reading things in the car, you want to make the reading box. Go to Staples on Amazon, get a simple magazine holder, your simple magazine holder, right? And then you're going to decide what goes on the outside. So you pick what your kid is working on, and I'll have printables for all of these on my website. Here's the thing with the word box. Yes, it's to help organize all your materials, and I'll talk about that in a moment, but it's really to make your kid more independent. For Mackenzie's box, she's really working on vowel sounds and on blends and digraphs. So you'll see on this side we mostly have L blends, fun little TW and QU. Then we have our R blends, our H blends, and all of our S blends. You'll see Mackenzie has colored it. It's also very important that your kid decorates their own box. What'd you put up here, Mac?
The Tiny Tutor.
We have some fun pictures. What are these pictures of?
So the flowers are blends. These are math problems, and these are the spells.
Let them decorate it any way they
And
want.
this is-
And then on Mackenzie's other side, we have the alphabet strip, because it's always good to have that up there. This is a bit more of an advanced strip for maybe a 4 or 5-year-old. I like the lions. They're fun. We have lowercase and uppercase. I'll have all of these on my website once again. And we have our vowel sounds. That's really what Mackenzie's working on right now. We're going to God bless you. So we have our short vowel sounds. We have our long vowel sounds with silent E, and then we have our other ways to make the long vowel sounds. So now that you know how to make the outside of your box, and you'll pick the things that are most relevant to your kid, you can also, as you see, we've put some on construction paper, and this is just basic Scotch tape, right?
You always need tape.
Around it, and it should stick pretty well. It's very simple. So inside the box is, of course, what's important for the lessons. The first thing you want to put in the box, and I like to do this on a Sunday, I like to fill Mackenzie's box for the week. So every Sunday I like to find a book that she knows. She knows backwards and forwards. She knows so well. And for rereading, this is a huge confidence builder. If your child doesn't have a book they know yet, start reading one with them, something very simple, something very repetitive. This is one I love. It looked like spilt milk. They'll get familiar with the patterns. The most important thing is to start every lesson with something they know, that they feel good about. Do the rereading. The second part of your lessons are going to be word study or phonics.
Phonics work for me.
So this is the really important part.
This is a really important part. There are 2 parts of word study and phonics. I just want you to get all the materials and have your box ready to go, and then I'll start teaching you how to do these lessons. Your sight word box, go get a simple, from Amazon or drugstore, a simple index card box, 3.5 by 5. Also pick up some alphabet dividers, A to Z. These are where you're going to house your sight words. Reading is made up of sight words that we cannot sound out, and sound out words that we can. More to come on this later.
Like you read by sight.
We'll talk about that on tutorial number 2. You're also going to need a simple hole puncher. That'll come later. So that's the sight word box. For all the little word cards we're going to have in future lessons, you're going to want to get like a little accordion file, and that's how you can organize whether you're doing beginning consonant sounds or vowel sounds or alphabet cards. And I'll show you how to organize it later. That's for word study. Index card box and accordion file. Yes?
Yes, and
Now for writing. I said reading and spelling has to be synchronous. It has to go hand in hand. If you want to get a primary composition book, I'll have links on my website of where to get these. Amazon is pretty much the answer to everything.
Can we have our money now?
So that's for the writing portion. You're going to want that in your box. And now for the new reading. Every week I pick one book that we're going to work on, a new book, something fiction and something nonfiction. The new book we were going to work on this week, because we were in the snow over Christmas and we didn't get to read this yet. This is Barbie, Let's Build a Snowman, level 1. And we won't do the whole book in one night week. And that's my piece of fiction for Mac. And then when you want to have something that's nonfiction. These are fun, Ranger Rick. I'll have links to these. These are things we get in the mail. This is fun at night to do a page or two, and I'll show you lots of comprehension activities for things like this. Yes, you want a writing implement too. So that is the box, the reading box. To review, the outside. The outside of your box is important because it's where your kid can go to find things on their own to be more independent. Do you want to be more independent as a reader?
I have no idea what that means. Yes. Be independent.
You're going to fill your box with things that are relevant to your child. Sit. Make your box with your child. Mac and I made this on a Saturday afternoon. It was really fun. Make sure they decorate it. And then to review for the inside, you want to have something for rereading. So pick a book or two every week that they've already read, that they know very well. Then you want to have your index card box and your accordion, small accordion file for word study activities and games. Then you want to have a writing journal. And then you want to have something for new reading, both a fiction option and a nonfiction option. Clearly I'm boring my child. That's the reading box.